everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about tea, and the teas that I was going to talk about today are some teas that I've been sipping on lately, kind of testing out to see if it's something that I want to stay permanently in my stash or if it's something that I want to put on my sip down shelf. So today I actually have 7 teas that I'm gonna kind of give reviews on, and then also let you guys know whether they have made the cut or if they're going to go on the sit down shelf. So first off, let's start with this one. And this is one that honestly, I am probably every single tea drinker has tried it. And it is the Twinings English Breakfast Tea. I get the massive box from Sam's Club because I love this tea so much. This is one that has been in my stash since I first started drinking tea back when I was this was one of the first, you know what I'm saying? Like, I started drinking tea probably when I was about 8 or 9, and I started out with Twinings, Bigelow, and Celestial Seasonings. Those were the 3 that kind of introduced me to the tea journey. So this has a special place in my heart, but even with the sentimental value taken away, I feel like the Twinings English Breakfast is a solid black tea. Like, it is a good one. Whether you have been drinking tea for years and you're super into fancy teas, Twinings is they are an awesome brand. So this is one that I honestly, there's a few English breakfast teas that are my favorites from the grocery store. Twinings is definitely on the list. Another one would be the PG Tips, which I actually don't even have any right now. I'm out of it. I need to get another box, but that's another really solid English breakfast tea. They just have such a rich taste. I just love that. And with the Twinings, there's no bitterness if you brew it correctly, and just it's smooth, it's bold, it's just, oh gosh, it's so good. So this is definitely one that is going to be staying in my stash. Next up is this Dominion tea, and this is called New World Vanilla. It is a loose leaf tea. Like I said, it's from the company Dominion, which is in Virginia. This tea, oh my gosh, it's a black tea. The ingredients in this are organic black tea, organic vanilla beans, and natural flavor. It is so good, you guys. This is the only pack I have of it. It was just the little sample size. I definitely need to order more of this. It is such a good, probably because it's got the vanilla beans in it. It's such a true vanilla flavor with a really good black tea base. It's incredible. This is a tea that I can drink all year round. It is just, oh my gosh, so good. And if you're somebody who really likes that vanilla flavor, you will love this. It kind of reminds me of a vanilla Tootsie Roll, so that's kind of the flavor, but it's just a true vanilla. I can't emphasize that enough. Sometimes you have vanilla teas, but the vanilla is very artificial tasting. This is not that way. This is you seriously feel like you have black tea and you threw a vanilla bean in with it. It's so good. It smells incredible. So this is definitely a good one, and this is definitely going to be a permanent fixture in my stash. I need to order a massive bag of that. Next, this is actually a Twinings tea, and this is funny because I was just raving about Twinings. This is their Focus tea. It says it supports mental focus, and it's got ginseng in it, and it's mango and pineapple flavored herbal tea. So I was super excited about this because, it says mango and pineapple flavored tea. So I didn't really read the ingredients when I picked it up, and it's very interesting. So the ingredients in this, where are they? Let me read this. Okay, so white hibiscus, spearmint, apple pieces, natural pineapple flavor with other natural flavors, natural mango flavor with other natural flavors, lemon peel, lemon verbena, rose hips, ginseng root, and natural flavor. So I was just thinking this was going to be a super fruity tea. And it is, but it has that spearmint in there, and I'm not gonna lie, that kind of throws me off a little bit. I can see how some people would find it refreshing. I'm just not one of those people. I don't know, mint mixed with fruit. I know even in the cooking world people do that, but I don't. I don't know, it threw me off. So there's, I don't know, a good amount of tea bags left in here. I definitely can get through it. I'll probably drink it iced. But it just wasn't my thing. I wish that spearmint would not have been in there. If it wouldn't have been in there, it would have been really, really good. But that just throws me off a little bit. So unfortunately, this one is actually going to go onto the sip down shelf, and this will not have a permanent place in my stash. Next up, actually, let's talk about these. These are also Twinings. See, can you guys tell that I love Twinings? These are the Twinings Cold Infuse Flavored Cold Water Enhancers. There's 2 of them. I have the mango and passion fruit and the strawberry and lemon. Let's first start with the mango and passion fruit. So I probably should have known better when I got this one, because right off the rip, I am not a huge passion fruit person, and I'm also not a huge mango person unless they're mixed with other things. But if you put them both together, since both of them are ingredients that I'm not a huge fan of, I mean, I should have known this was probably going to be a fail. It smells really good, and I shouldn't say that it was a complete fail for me. It wasn't my favorite, but it is absolutely drinkable for me. It's not like it was so bad that I can't get through it. Let's see, let me read the ingredients to you. This is, let's see, white hibiscus, rose hips, natural blood orange, mango, and passion fruit flavors with other natural flavors, apple pieces, red hibiscus, chicory root, orange peel, and natural flavor. So obviously it's heavy on hibiscus and it's heavy on rose hip, and then it's got that mango and passion fruit. So for me, this was like, the flavor for me was a little off just because of the mango and passion fruit is just not my thing. And then it was kind of on the tart side because of the hibiscus and the rose hips, which I'm also not huge on tart teas. So for me, like I said, I can definitely get through this, but I wouldn't purchase it again. So this is going to go on the sip down shelf. The other one, which is the strawberry and lemon. Now this is funny to me because when you think of strawberry and lemon, you think of something very tart because of that lemon especially. But this one did not really have tartness to it at all. And the way these work too, they're actually really cool. You take a sachet. Let me show you what they look like. They look like this. And you just shove it into a water bottle and you literally just let it sit in there for like 5 minutes, and you kind of shake it every once in a while. And then it's like good to go. So, and you can actually leave it in there and keep, you know, it'll get just stronger and stronger, but they recommend 5 minutes. So I did the 5 minutes. 5 minutes for me was actually just about perfect because I didn't want it to taste like syrupy, if that makes sense. I wanted it to just have like a light flavor. You know, obviously with no sugar or anything added to it. This one was incredible. I loved this. It seriously tastes like strawberry lemonade without the added sugar, but also without like too much tartness. Oh my gosh, it was so refreshing. It was so good. The ingredients in this one are natural strawberry and lemon flavors with other natural flavors, apple pieces, beetroot, chicory root, and natural flavor. So this one I definitely would keep in my stash. Like, I feel like this is one of those things too, since there's no added sugar. If you are sick of drinking water, like if you've had water all day and you're trying to stay hydrated and you don't want to have anything that's super sugary, this is definitely the way to go. And they're so quick. Like the 5 minutes literally was plenty. It wasn't, you know, it wasn't like when you do like cold brew tea and it takes a while, you know, like you have to know in advance that you want cold brew tea. Like this is one of those things, like if you're in the mood for it, you throw it in there and you're good to go in like 5 minutes. So this one, highly recommend. It was so good. And I know that there are other ones. I'm definitely interested to try some of the other ones. Next up we have, this is the Peaches and Cream by the Tea Lab. I love this tea, you guys. It is so good. The ingredients in here are apple cubes, carrot flakes, pineapple cubes, freeze-dried peach pieces, flavoring, rose petals, and safflower. It's called Peaches and Cream. I mean, there's a lot of teas out there that say that they're called like Peaches and Cream, but they're just peach, right? This is not that way. This literally, you can taste the cream in this. It is so good. I've had it hot. I've had it iced. Both ways are so good. this is definitely another one that will definitely stay in my stash. I need to get another big size. I'm down to like literally that's all I have left, and there was 2 ounces in here. So I definitely need to order from this one. The Tea Lab is in Cleveland, which is like 40 minutes from me, so it's actually not that far. But honestly, just because of like ease and everything, I'll probably just order it. But another really, really good company. It's, yeah, definitely check out their peaches and cream if you're into that kind of a flavor. The peach in here too, let me see if I can pull this out. Like, they're like nice size peach cubes. Like, it's you could eat these babies. Like, they're, you know, it's freeze-dried peaches. But like, look at, like, you can see the size on those. Like, they're, oh gosh, it smells so good. It kind of like, the scent of it reminds me of those gummy peach slices, you know, with like the sugar all over them. That's what it kind of smells like. It kind of tastes like that too. Not as tart as those. And it's got that addition of like the cream. And this does not have caffeine or anything. It's just a fruit infusion. So definitely a really, really good one. And then the very last tea that I have, this was actually in my tea basket, and I had a chance to kind of play with it and see what I thought. It's the Sullivan Street Tea and Spice Company Summer Citrus, and Sullivan Street is in New York City, so that's pretty cool. But the Summer Citrus, the ingredients in this are organic green rooibos, orange peel, marigold flowers, mango pieces, apricot pieces, lemon and orange extract. This tea is so good, and it's good iced, like obviously, like a lot, you know, it's summer citrus. So I think most people, when they hear that, that's initially what they think is like, oh, you know, make it into an iced tea. And it is fantastic ice, but it's also really, really good hot. This is one of those teas too, because it's got that rooibos base. It's great because it's caffeine free, so you can enjoy this all day and it's not going to affect your sleep. Also though, I feel like I'm going to test this out this year too. Because of that rooibos is super, super hydrating, but then you've got like that citrus flavor. So I feel like if you were sick, if you had like a bad cold or something, this would probably be so soothing and comforting, because that rooibos is going to help hydrate you, but then that citrus flavor is something that a lot of times when someone has a cold or something, they crave that. And I mean, it's got actual orange peel, mango pieces, apricot pieces, and lemon and orange extract. So you're actually going to get some vitamin C from that also. So this is another one that I definitely think I want in my stash, like not only because it tastes really, really good, but because obviously, like if you're sick or something, you could kind of use this for like medicinal purposes. So another one that I'm going to have to buy a big old bag of. So that is it, you guys. That is all the teas that I wanted to talk about with you today. Let me know in the comments if you've tried any of these teas, or let me know if you have any recommendations for me, like based off of these. Like if, you know, like, oh, I like the Twinings English breakfast. Like maybe you have a favorite English breakfast that you want to tell me about. Leave all those comments down below. I love hearing from you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little bit, and I will see you next time.